So for step 3, we're going to be using a tool called an offset tool. And what they mean by offset is, if I just do a quick example here, like let's say that we make a circle here on the deck of our skateboard. And then I make another circle inside that circle. The offset tool is basically a tool that says, hey, if you take the original figure, let's say that this one inside was the original figure, and we wanted something around it, like this bigger circle, it will say, hey, take this and create something around it that is however much bigger. And so we're not going to be making circles, but what we are going to be making is the pads that go underneath these bolt holes to hold the trucks on the skateboard. And so the offset tool is going to allow us underneath here to use the rectangle that we used to create these holes to create a new rectangle around it that's a little bit bigger, so that the trucks have something to grab onto with those bolt holes. So again, the offset tool just kind of puts an outline around something that already exists. And so you'll notice if we look at this, it says to click this eye next to sketch 2. And the reason is that sketch 2 is those rectangles that we used to figure out where to make the holes. But right now it's not visible. And if we click that, now all of a sudden we can see it again. So I don't want to be looking at the bottom here straight on, so I'll click that. So next we're going to use the offset tool, and we're going to left click each side of the rectangle, and we're going to press 0.25 because we want a 1/4 of an inch offset. We want our new rectangle to be a 1/4 of an inch on all sides outside this one, so it will be like a 1/2 inch wider this way because of a 1/4 inch over here and a 1/4 inch over here, and a 1/2 inch wider this way because a 1/4 inch up here and a 1/4 inch down here. So again, we need the offset tool, but let's see what we need to select first. Okay. I'm going to pause for one moment. Be right back. So I think for this, what needed to happen was I needed to double click sketch 2 so that I would get the correct toolbar up here to get the offset tool to show up. So there's the offset tool. And now if I just click all 4 sides of this rectangle here, it creates a new rectangle around it. We want 0.25 as our number, and we'll hit enter to finish it, and then hit escape to get out of the offset tool. So you can see it was already set to 0.25 here. If I click the offset tool again, okay. I'm actually going to back up so that we can see all of that again. So sketch 2, offset tool. And so there it's 0.9. The other thing we need to do is make sure that this arrow is pointing out. So we got to click that way. And so we're going to click this value here. Oops. And change that to be 0.25. All right. And that's going to be it for that piece. Again, if I go back to sketch 2, now I can see both of these rectangles.